Hello, my lovely YouTube peeps, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a energy reading for you guys. We're going to be taking a look and delving into what's in the cards in terms of energies at play in your life right now. We have 3 groups, as you can see. This is a general reading and not a personal one. So if something is not resonating, there's absolutely no reason to take it personally. Just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. If you're feeling very called by your intuition to listen to more than one group, clearly there's a reason for that. Just go with it. Trust your gut, trust your instincts. That's what tarot is a tool for, learning how to trust your gut. We have, as I said, we have 3 groups. We have moss agate for group 1, pistachio calcite for group 2, and we have rhyolite for group 3. Go ahead and select whichever group is calling to you, and I'm just going to get into my group 1 people with the gorgeous moss agate. Oh God, I love this. It is such a beautiful piece. All right, let's take a look and see what came up for you guys. What's in the cards for you right now? What energies are at play? Oh my God. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Prince of Cups or Knight of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords. We have the Moon card. Oh my gosh. And we have the Compass with card 42. All right. You guys are feeling rather stuck right about now, aren't you? And like literally having a difficult decision, making a choice as to whether or not you want to move on, okay? What's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Not making a choice is also making a choice. And that choice is to fail by not making a choice, okay? So keep that in mind. Some of you are feeling very heavily stuck in regards to a relationship. Perhaps some of you have just met someone and you are deciding if you want to take it any further with this person. This person could have heavy Scorpio energy. They're quite the romantic. I feel like this person has got some heavy, like you feel a very heavy, thick emotion between you and this person. It's like, I mean, literally, I'm like getting this like heavy feeling on my chest right now. And like, I feel this like thick kind of, energy. Like I literally can feel it, and I can see 2 people standing facing each other. And the energy between the 2 people is like pea motherfucking soup. Okay. It's very, very thick. Okay. And it's like, you're feeling so drawn, but fear is holding you back from the situation as to whether or not you want to move forward. You need to let it go. You need to freaking move on. You need to make that move. You need to go, like, I feel like for some of you also, you could be leaving a relationship that's just not working for you, or you've been on the fence about like walking away from a particular relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could be a friendship. It could be dealing with a family member where it's like, you just need a break. You need to move. For some of you, you could have had a really good offer to move to a specific place in regards to work or something like this. Or maybe you're just feeling like you just don't want to be where you're at anymore, and you've had enough, and it's like you're just feeling called to move, to follow some kind of pursuit in life that is quite you're using a lot of creativity here, okay? And it's like, you need to trust your gut. You need to stop listening to all the chatter. You need to quiet your mind. And when I say chatter, that can be coming from other people, but it also could be the negative self-talk that you're feeding yourself lies because you're so afraid of making a decision because you don't want to make the wrong one. With the 2 of Swords, I feel heavy, like, Libra energy here. But it's like, you need to make that choice. You need to make the move because you're going to be better off when you do, okay? There's a need to definitely tap into your intuition and, look heavily into that. Like, what is your gut telling you? This card talks about the unconscious. It talks about imagination. It talks about fantasy. In this case, I feel like you're fantasizing the wrong kind of things. Like literally you're in a fantasy land thinking everything is going to be bad because you've had it bad all along for too fucking long. And, it's like you need to stop talking negative. On the flip side, I also feel like that there's people out here who are fantasizing and projecting this perfect person onto this one individual here. And you're literally living in a fantasy land. You have rose-colored glasses on and you're not seeing the truth for what it is. And the truth is you need to move the fuck on and you need to go about your business. The compass is here to guide you on that journey. The moon card talks about, opening yourself up to the deep waters of your subconscious. It talks about reclaiming childlike sense of wonder and, being intrigued by mystery rather than afraid. Okay, this is what's holding you guys back from success and happiness is fear. Okay, and that is the number one. I was in an event recently, a meditation event, and this was like literally, it was like, talking about manifestation and stuff. And, and I did put a podcast up on my Patreon where I talk about this and what I learned from this event. Like literally, like if you want to manifest stuff into your life, what you need to do basically. And a lot of people have it wrong, and it was really enlightening. And watching when he posed the question, what is the thing, like when he, like you had to think about it and you had to respond. And every fucking person was saying fear, 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 fear. It was just like bam, 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 bam. Like so many people were saying this. It was just like, holy shit, and I'm getting tingles on my body right now. Fear is the number one thing that holds us back from success. A lot of people do fear success. A lot of people fear love because they're afraid they're going to get hurt. But in this case, you got to get over it. And you got to just, that's what bravery is. That's what courage is. You don't stop being afraid. You just do it anyway. And you deal with that fear. Okay? That's what a courageous person is. They're not afraid. Everybody's fucking afraid. I mean, geez. But it's swallowing back that fucking pride and swallowing back that fear and just facing it head on, going, okay, bring it on, bitch. That's like what you have to do here in this group, most definitely. And you know which direction you're supposed to take here because we have the compass. Now, this is a Lenormand deck, but I'm going to treat it as an oracle deck today. And this is basically here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with the directions and a path so that you don't stray. And definitely with the moon showing up here, it's trusting your gut and your intuition, you guys. Come on. So the compass card is an indicator of the direction one is meant to go. It can represent someone or something that provides guidance and helps direct you toward a goal. This card urges you to examine the point of the focus of your undertaking. Okay, so literally this person also could be somebody, there could be somebody coming in or there's somebody already in your life who's literally like showing you or like inspiring you to take a certain path or a direction, but you're not trusting it, okay, for whatever reason, because you're afraid. Because what they're saying is they can see you for who you are and they see the beauty of that is you. And they're like saying, oh my God, you'd be so good at this, or you should try this or whatever. And you're afraid, okay? And it's holding you back. It's talking about like facing choices here as well with this card in particular. It talks about know where you are going, but also why you are going and what you expect to find. These are questions you need to ask yourself. Why? Okay. Nobody wants to ask why. All right. This is something that I've learned in my journey here with dealing with tarot and doing readings for people is no one wants to ask why. Like literally, they need to ask themselves, why am I like this? Or why am I doing this? Why do I have this habit? Why? Nobody wants to face the why. But when you do, that's when you come into your power, okay? And that's when you overcome obstacles because it helps you to see clearly and, you gain clarity here, okay? So it also represents the many things that can guide you on your path. This is a reminder to notice and heed the signs and symbols you might see along the way. Pay particular attention to anything that relates to travel, and that's this right here, and movement. Okay, so yes, this is talking about, it can point also to feedback other people offer you. Listen to your gut. What did I say about this one? Yes, listen to your gut to determine who might be your true north and those who might be too eager to give advice and seek control. You can listen to other suggestions, but you do not always have to follow it. Okay. Look within to find clarity and guidance, okay, with this particular thing. So literally in this situation for this group, you're going to have to trust your gut. Okay. And I did mention Libra energy. Libras have a tendency to ask 80 million people the same question. Everybody could give the same exact answer because for an outsider, it's clear as day, but they'll still continue to ask because they're so terrified to make a fucking decision because they don't want to make the wrong decision and because they're not listening to their intuition. Okay. No, not everybody is like that, but I'm telling you, this is a common thing for Libra energy. Okay. Not wanting to make the wrong decision. And there's nothing wrong with not wanting to make the wrong decision, but you're going to have to make a decision. And guess what? If it doesn't work out the first time, learn why. Ask yourself, why didn't it work out? There's your learning lesson. This is called soul growth, people. Sometimes it gets dirty and sometimes it gets uncomfortable, but we all are here to learn that. Okay. And every relationship you come in contact with is for your higher, growth. It's for soul growth. It's to learn lessons. You chose your parents in this lifetime. You chose the people you're going to come in contact with for a reason. Okay. Pay attention. Remember, okay, why you selected them. Look to the lessons to be learned here. Okay. It's a freaking very interesting reading for this group. So that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you'd like to check out more readings like this one, plus podcasts, we're doing a new podcast today. CR and I over on my Patreon. The link to that is down in the drop-down box, or excuse me, tomorrow. We're going to be doing that podcast. Sorry. It's in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. True. For my pistachio calcite peeps, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up for you guys. What energies are at play going on right now? Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow. We have the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. My goodness. We have the Ace of Disc or the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Death card. We have Teeth, and we have the Snake. Ow. Okay. I'm feeling like you guys need to watch what the fuck you're saying, because you could rub someone the wrong way right now and they will be out for blood. Literally. Look at the Queen of Swords in this image. She is holding a dude's head. Okay. This could be you if you're not cautious right now, and watch out for getting involved in gossip, saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. You guys need to dial it back and control what the hell you're saying. Your words speak volumes, and they could literally keep you from an amazing opportunity if you're not careful. It also could get you fired. So be careful. That's just like, I know that's very specific, but it's the truth. But also for some of you, I see that you could definitely be hearing through the grapevine that there is some kind of promotion that is up and coming for you, or you could hear about a new career or a new job that's going to bring about great change in your life. Okay. But I feel like you guys need to be careful, because there are people out there who will, just going to say it. This seems a little dark and a little negative, but these two cards aren't exactly positive, folks. Okay. And, there could be people who are talking shit to try to keep you from getting that freaking promotion or that job or that new opportunity. So really handle yourself with dignity, respect, be, have a lot of integrity, be classy the way you hold your head up high and stuff. Don't be egotistical. Don't be shit talky. Don't go there. Okay. Because you could miss out on a fucking tremendous opportunity. Now with the Death card, this is all about transformation. This is Scorpio energy. Some of you could definitely, this could be dealing with within a job or an opportunity where you're dealing with a lot of people's, resources or money. This could be in finance, in banking, investing, broker. I don't know. I'm just getting all this, dealing with estates, dealing with people's money, or getting a listing or something like this even is what I'm feeling here. Watch out, because you got some serious competition here coming your way, and this bitch is out for blood. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. With the Teeth card in particular, okay, it talks about pain, conflict, and aggression. It represents what causes us pain and suffering, especially the aches that come from difficult confrontations and clashes, whether internal or with others. You need to avoid confrontation right now with this particular person. Walk away if need be, okay? Because I'm not kidding you guys. This person is a snake in the fucking grass, and they will tear you a new asshole. You know, it's like, just be very careful, all right, at this particular time. Watch yourself. Handle yourself right. Be careful. Keep your ear, you know, out there and listening, you know, for what's to come. I mean, also, you yourself can be going through a great transformation, and this could be uncomfortable. And because you're going through this transformation, people could be talking and saying negative things. That usually does happen, though. Like literally, when we are going through a big change in our lives, or we are changing careers or changing opportunities, or maybe we just want to lose weight or something like this, people will always have something fucked up and negative to say because they themselves can feel uncomfortable because you have the balls to change and they don't. So they get jelly, okay? Or they get threatened because you might somehow get better than them or something like this. And it's like, that's their hang up. That's their problem, not yours. Do not let it hinder you from success. Okay? That's their insecurities. That's their shit they need to deal with and grow the fuck up. Okay? Like literally. So, you know, this is talking about watch out for me because I'm always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading, is what it says, okay? And, you know, this is talking about the game of hope makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of this dangerous snake. Be afraid, very afraid, as betrayal may very well be in the cards where this card lies. Watch out for a superficial person, one who is prone to malicious, particularly when combined with other cards that could show this. I mean, the Queen of Swords, on a positive note, is really fucking witty. They're charming. They're professional. They've been through fucking battles, so they're a little bit jaded, but they're pretty fucking cool and very professional, extraordinarily intelligent and stuff like this. But in the negative sense, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, you know? It's, I mean, because we have this right here. I'm just feeling like, yeah, this isn't on the up and up, okay? You got to be careful, all right? You know, basically it says it quite literally a bitchy best friend meaning you harm is what this could mean. A bitchy best friend meaning you harm. That's charming, isn't it? Not. Let's just say here that duplicitous behavior and two-faced person could be a problem. This card warns you to be wary and watch where you tread. So basically this snake in the apple tree alludes to the Garden of Eden, the original breakup of a happy relationship we saw, you know, in earlier cards in this particular deck. You know, be wary, look to the cards around the snake to see what is the nature of the evil in your situation. I feel like this has to do with career because we have that Ace of Pentacles there. You know, the death card is this talks about death too, or people who work in a mortuary or, you know, deal with death on a regular basis, inheritances. I mean, this could even have to do with an inheritance. Somebody here could be passing on and leaving an inheritance to you, and there's going to be backstabbing little catty cunts trying to fight over it. This is not uncommon, okay? Literally, I have a family member who works at a fucking funeral home, and they see this happen all the time. You know, it's very unfortunate, okay, that people cannot get over themselves and their bullshit and their squabbles and their fights to come together in a time where somebody just passed away to make it right. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so fucking shitty. And it's like, that could be a case here too for some of you. All right. I mean, this could definitely talk about an inheritance due to somebody's passing and death. Because the death card and Scorpio energy is the 8th house, which is all about inheritances and other people's money. Okay, so that could definitely be on the cards here as well. So watch out for struggles and fights with that inheritance. Watch out with people fighting over, you know, stuff like this. Don't be that person either, because you're just going to cause yourself a whole lot of pain and you're going to lose if you do that. You want to work with the other person. You don't want to fight against them. You guys need to come together and unite and get over your fucking bullshit. Okay? That's what I'm seeing for this group. It was pretty heavy and harsh, but just watch your butt, watch your back right now. There's a need to do that at this time. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have in the drop down box. If you would like to check out more readings by me, as well as the podcasts that I'm going to be doing with Ciara tomorrow, we're going to be doing some astrology stuff. You can go check it out over on my Patreon there. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. All right, for group 3 with my Rhyolite people, this is going to be your reading. Oh, I hope this one's good. Group 2 was a little uncomfortable there. You know, it's like, hey, but the message was there, so it needed to be heard. Here we go. Let's see what group 3. We have the 3 of discs. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 7 of Swords, and we have the Lovers. We have Storm with card 45, and we have the Man. Woo! We got the Lovers and the Man here. We got Storm. We have the 7 of Swords. Wow. Okay. New beginnings here. New beginnings. I feel like you're moving into a phase right here where you could be definitely like moving on, like, and becoming more independent. I feel like you're meeting somebody through your work. Okay, through work. Now, when I say work, it doesn't mean you work under the same, like you work at the same company. It could be that, but it could be you could work in the same building, or you could meet on the way to work. Or, this could also be somebody that you meet while working on a specific project or something like this through your work, and you attend some kind of event where you are like literally around a bunch of people who have the same exact hobby as you. You guys have much in common here. Okay. Like literally there's something you're going to bond with this person over, that it's like you guys are like totally into the same exact things. Okay. I'm seeing a con here. Okay. For somebody here could be like attending a con, like, Comic-Con, or Mars Con, or, Raven Con, or whatever the hell is out there. Okay. There's tons of different cons out there. Okay. There's whatever. It could be a conference for your work. Okay. Maybe you're attending some kind of event where people who are all in the gaming industry go, or, some kind of artists convention, or even for people learning the newest technologies in medicine or whatever. Okay. It could have to do with communications, talking, speaking. There could be there's definitely a lot of talk going on. Okay. At this area, but you definitely have something very in common with this person. Okay. And it's like it's like when you meet them, it's like you're seeing the world through a new set of eyes. It's very exciting. There's definite like communication, like hardcore, like heavy, thick communication coming through with this person. Like you guys just get along so good, and it's just gonna it's like a fucking storm that hits, and it comes in like out of nowhere, and you're like, what the F, Woo! It's way intense, very exciting, brand new beginnings with this person completely. I mean, I'm seeing, also for somebody here, watch out with who, and this could be on the work front. I feel like there's multiple things going here. I feel like everybody is definitely going to be sparking up or starting a new relationship, especially with a masculine. Okay, for sure. But it's like, also, I feel like on the work front, watch out that people aren't taking credit for your freaking work that you do. Make sure that you are always on top of that. Make sure that nobody else is stealing your work, plagiarism, taking control or whatever. You could come in contact with some kind of situation like this, and you need to be on top of that. Stand your ground, fight for what's yours, and make sure it's known that this is your freaking job, your work. You did this, not somebody else, okay? Make sure nobody's taking credit for your shit. Like with the Storm card in particular, let's take a look at this. The keywords with this are hardship, unclear vision, and confusion. It evokes nebulous images of adversity, turbulence, disorientation, or uncertainty. Okay. I feel like in this case, for the people who are finding this love relationship, there's uncertainty in this, and it freaks you the fuck out a little bit. That's not uncommon. Okay. to feel that way, but you're just going to roll with it, baby, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on something really fucking amazing. Okay. Also, again, like this could be happening. I feel like where there's like, it's one of these kind of things where it's like, when it rains, it pours, you know, it's like, you're going to have like an amazing new relationship coming in, but at the same time, you're dealing with a lot of drama at your job. That always happens, you know, like there's always some kind of like, whenever there's a big change afoot, everything just gets a little chaotic and a little, you know, out of control. And, you know, hey, it's life, you know, you just got to deal with it. You can overcome adversity. You can overcome this very easily. And I feel like this person's love and inspiration is definitely going to lift you up. And it's like you're going to see the world through a new set of eyes. It's very exciting, very passionate, super fucking hot. It's angelically guided here, folks. Okay, like for sure. I get the sense for a lot of you, like the work that you're in is very male dominant too. Okay, so you're like could be a female surrounded by a bunch of males, but you're definitely going to stand out. I mean, people might even freaking, you know, tease you and like, wow, you know, you're like a freaking, like a tornado coming through here, aren't you? Or, you know, like somebody can make a comment like that. And because you really fucking are feisty and you stand your ground, but you do it in a way that's very charming and not offensive. And people find this highly charming, and it's going to definitely catch the eye of somebody in particular. And they're going to be like, oh, damn, you know, and like all over that shit. You know, it's rather interesting. Okay. With, the masculine, the male card here, the man, you know, this is talking about, and he's holding a rose. So he's waiting, okay? Like this was meant to happen. It's so cute. I don't know why I'm getting like a total grin on my face here, because I feel like this is going to be, if I was witnessing this, I would be like gushing with like, you know, like I totally ship that, you know, like seeing you guys together because you are so fucking cute together. It's like the witty repartee that goes on between you and this person is just to die for. It is like you are the couple that I would want to hang out with because it would be not boring. The conversation would be fucking stimulating and great. And you just would be fun, okay, to be around. That's like the feeling I'm getting here. You know, this person is incredibly patient. They're, you know, they've been waiting for you their whole life kind of thing. This is also a nod for you to be patient. And there is a quiet endurance associated with this whole situation, okay? It communicates the nature of romance, okay? And he's looking this way, okay? And look at what's over here. And he's like, his eyes are even cast kind of down here. You know, it's like, I feel like when this person comes into your life, it's just like everything could be a little bit stormy and hectic at the time, but this is the best goddamn thing that's going to happen. And it's just like, you're like, fuck yeah, everything's falling apart and going to shit and you're just stressed out and you're freaking out. And then here comes this gorgeous, you know, being through the fray. And it's just like, oh, you know, the clouds are parting and there they are. It's kind of like that. So, positive things afoot. This is definitely a team player. This is somebody who has got your back. It's all good. I mean, while there might be some other stormy shit going on, don't forget, you got to freaking keep your chin up, stay positive, stay smiling, stay charming, get a grip, ground yourself as much as humanly possible. You know, really, I mean, you chose rhyolite. When I see this, it's just, I mean, this is very earthy, you know, feeling in my hands. Okay. Now, how it's going to be for you, I don't know if you worked with it. I also, for one of the groups here, we had the moss agate. I'm just feeling very earthy. I mean, look what we have, the trees and stuff. You know, you need to maintain a sense of groundedness through all of this chaos. Because it's going to help you gain clarity and focus, and you can do your job well. And also just turn it on, you know, turn on the charm, I feel like this is going to be a massive, passionate thing too. It's really kind of hot. Okay. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you for being with me. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to check out more readings by me or get a personal reading, head over to my Patreon. The link is down below. I am putting out a podcast tomorrow with Ciara, which I am really excited to do this one. It's going to be really interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.